Today, I'm trying to solve the legendary sliding 3x3 mod, taking it from this to this. I'm really excited to dive into it. I've wanted one of these for years, and finally having one is a dream come true for me. I made this one myself recently using STLs that Jonathan, the original designer, had sent me. I posted a video earlier showing the full story and build process, along with a demonstration of how the sliding 3x3 turns, and also how the incredibly unique mechanism works. Check it out if you're interested. But anyway, despite how crazy this puzzle is, I don't actually anticipate it being particularly difficult to solve. I'm thinking I'll just use a combination of slides and cuboid algorithms to get all of the layers solved. Jonathan did tell me there is a parity unique to the sliding 3x3, so we'll see if I have to fix that later. In my mind, I'm envisioning this puzzle as being in that sweet spot where it's easy enough for newcomers to pick up while still providing a substantially unique and fulfilling experience. Let's see if I'm right. And if you want to keep seeing cool puzzles like this one, like and subscribe. Finally, I'm solving the sliding 3x3. This has been such a dream come true for me. This is an amazing puzzle and I'm incredibly excited to bring this to you. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to try and do is get this middle layer together. I know it might seem like I should actually try and get all of the stickers exposed so we don't have any black unstickered faces outside, but to be clear, I have solved it a few times and I did do it like that. And I found that this puzzle actually makes you think differently about in what order you really want to solve the different aspects. So if I were to solve all of these stickers first, then I'd potentially still have to screw them up later if I were to come back and do this middle layer. So I honestly think I might as well just do the middle layer first and knock it out, and then resolving these black pieces honestly shouldn't be that big of a deal. And of course, this puzzle can change color schemes, so let's make sure that the colors are all correct. So let's find a center. This is the blue center. This is the green center is already in place. So that means we need to put the blue center right here. Let's just slot that in. Okay, red, white, blue. So that means we need to find the red center and put it here. It is, where is it? It's this one, okay. So red, white, blue, it goes in here. And lastly, where is the orange? Right here, it needs to go here. Okay, the centers are done, so now we have to worry about these middle layer edges. Now, these edges can actually have a parity that you can't get on a normal cuboid. Basically, imagine the middle layer is a floppy cube. On a normal floppy cube, you can't get any edges that are in the correct spot but oriented incorrectly. That's because no matter how many times you turn the edge around the puzzle, you can only bring it back to the same place by doing an even amount of turns. So either 1, 2, 3, 4, or it's already here, 0 or 4. That's the only way you can get it. Whereas on something like a pentagonal floppy, if you flip it around, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you could actually have it in the right spot, but oriented incorrectly. But this isn't a pentagonal sliding 3x3, so I wouldn't necessarily expect that, but I do have to expect this, because with the sliding move, you can just get edges that are in the right place, but oriented incorrectly. So That was honestly the biggest thing that I found surprising when solving this for the first time. So let's actually find some of these edges. We're basically looking for pieces that don't have fillets on the top or bottom. Like you can see this one has one on the bottom, so this is clearly not an edge. So this one, you can see this one doesn't have any fillets on top and bottom, so this tells me it is the red and blue. So we can turn it over here, and then if it comes right up, then that means it'll be right. So let's bring it down. Just bear with me. This puzzle can be a little annoying to align, but not too big of a deal. So let's bring that down, bring it in, and bring this up. Cool, that's right. Now let's find any other one. This one, green and red. So we can bring this up like this. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. There you go. And then bring it down. Okay, any more? I think this is blue and orange. So you can already see that on a floppy cube, this would be an illegal state, because if I turn this to here, it is in the right spot, but it's flipped wrongly, which you can't get that on a floppy cube, or on the middle layer of something like a non-shapeshifting 3x3x5. So we have to use sliding moves to resolve this. We can bring it up, and then also bring this up, bring it over, bring everything down, and now it's actually oriented correctly. So what we can do is just bring it back over, and it's in. And the last one is the orange and green, which is right here. It's already oriented correctly, so we bring this up, this over, and this down. Okay, so the next step, I think, is I will actually try and solve the unstickered faces by putting them back into the puzzle and exposing all of the stickers that are currently hidden inside the puzzle. Like you can see there's this yellow sticker, this one. Those are inside the puzzle, we want to bring them outside. So the more tedious way to resolve this would be to bring it down one at a time, right? Like you could bring it down to this layer, and then bring it up to this layer, like this. Come on, you can do it. There you go. But the thing is, that's actually not a great way of doing it, because it's very slow and it kind of screws up a lot of pieces that you already got into place. Instead, what I like to do is actually position them opposite of each other on the middle layer. So let's say we bring this piece down to here and this piece up to here, and then if we turn them around, they'll actually switch with each other and go into the right places. So just like this. And see, now this sticker is exposed and this sticker is exposed. The only downside is we've now switched these blue and green centers, but we can just find another pair. So there's this black piece here and this black piece here. So all we need to do is bring this one over to here, and then we can bring this one down and this one up. And then if I flip these around, these should also both be stickered. Yes, that one's stickered and this one's stickered. So now we have one edge left, which is unfortunate, but not insurmountable. What we can do for this is actually switch it out for a centerpiece. So let's bring this centerpiece up. Let's bring this over. And then bring this back down. And now, if we make a 180-degree turn, it'll actually be flipped the correct way. So let's do this, and then we can bring it back up, slot this correct center back in, flip this over again, and now all of the outer edges have stickers exposed. And we just have these two corners left, which if we had 3 corners left, I'd swap the 2 corners and then I'd have 1 left, and I would just flip it around again like that. But since we only have 2, let's just position them on opposite faces like this. I want them diagonally from each other. So I bring this one down. There we go. I bring this one up, and then we can make this turn to switch them around like that. Now this has also messed with the interior Floppy Cube, but I believe this isn't any kind of parody, right? We could just turn this here. Come on. There you go. And turn this here. And turn this here. Okay, yeah, so actually swapping around corners like that doesn't even result in parody. Cool. So now we have all of the stickers on the puzzle exposed. I can't remember if there's any additional parodies that we can encounter from this point onwards, but I guess we'll find out. So the next thing I want to do is solve this inner Floppy Cube. So for that, I will want to use the same middle layer turn to actually make sure that I don't screw up the inner Floppy Cube on that. So I can see, we'll do this. Okay, now we have to just flip around that one. I can't remember, do I need to put it on the top or on the right? I think it's on the top. No, there's no point in flipping around the middle layer anyway because it's solved right now. Okay. Yeah, it was the top, not the right, okay. And then, of course, I'm going to move the middle layer over to here so that when I solve this, it's like this. Cool. Inner Floppy Cube is solved. I'm now going to solve this exactly like I would solve the outer layers of a 3x3x5. Let's get to it. Alright, we're going into the last layer. This is where we'll find out if we still have any remaining parodies. I'm pretty sure at this point that there shouldn't be any parodies, but this puzzle has surprised me before. Let's see if it surprises me again. Okay, awesome. The sliding 3x3 is solved. This is an incredibly interesting puzzle, which, while surprisingly easy, provides enough of a challenge with the weird little parodies towards the beginning of the solve that it makes for a substantially new experience. And this is still the reigning champion for most satisfying puzzle to fidget with in my entire collection. I mean, come on. This is so nice. Thank you once again, Jonathan, so much for letting me print one of these for myself. I'll leave a link in the description to where you can buy an SLS version of one of these, but for now, that's all I have to say about the amazing sliding 3x3. Thank you all very much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.